Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Streamlight ProTac 2L-X. With this, let's begin by showing you close up of the item, featuring a tailcat switch to tactical mode. It's got a belt clip, I believe. Yes, it does. And just taking a look all around. Let's see what's under the hood there. And showing you all around. And for precise comparison, there's my hand. And it actually feels good in tack mode. And also in standard mode. So this is another basic, simple light that doesn't have all the fancy bells and whistles, and it does not require anything else. I mean, this is simplicity at its best, because this is not rechargeable. Yes, you heard me right. This is not rechargeable. This actually, if I can just show you, zoom in on the branding there. This utilizes, if I can get this, do this with one hand again, like I did the other one. There we go. Slowly but surely. A lot of flashlights nowadays come basic, but with this one, it utilizes, if I can get it out here, or slide it out, CR123A batteries. So again, with this light, if I can do this with one hand, bear with me, I got to jump for a minute. Okay, sorry about that. So with this, it's simple peace of mind operation. Make sure this is tight before I go on with the review. It's actually pretty awesome that if you don't, I'll tighten it up later, but anyway, if you don't want all the bells and whistles and nothing fancy, if you just want simplicity and simple operation, then this is, look no further, because this will help you. Because if you don't like the modern ways of USB charging, or if you don't want to have to keep charging your batteries, I mean, yeah, I know having rechargeable batteries is a good thing and it's a plus in my book. However, you got folks out there that just want something the old-fashioned way, just a good old-fashioned working flashlight, and this is it. You don't have to, you just stock up on some CR123A batteries and you're good to go. Now, Streamlight does make other models that are USB rechargeable, but they are USB direct charging, so meaning you got some models that will actually have a USB that right here somewhere to charge it internally, and then you got some models that have to remove the battery in order to directly charge the battery itself, which I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, I'm not going to complain a lot, because a lot of these companies have their own proprietary charging methods and their own ways of making their products. And for this is kind of unique, because this is as good as it's going to get as far as durability goes. And also, this does have a strike bezel. It's not as aggressive as the previous tactical flashlights that I've reviewed earlier, but it does got a strike bezel, and It's not aggressive, but I would say it's kind of like medium. Excuse me. But we're going to power this on. And one thing about this is it only has one mode. There's no strobe. There's no... There's no strobe. There's no SOS. There's no momentary... I mean, it's just one button. It's one mode. And that's it. So, I'm going to turn it on. Well, if I can get it. Give me just a minute here. Bear with me, guys. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. So, I'm sorry for, blacking y'all out because I gotta do two hands sometimes. So, anyway, go to attack mode, one button, on and off. You got momentary. You got half press, and alright. I did have strobe, but let me see if I can do it again. There's strobe, half press. It does have strobe, my apologies. So, if you need to defend yourself, there, you got strobe, if I can get it back here. There you go. And then, obviously, you got your high setting. And I will tell you that the overall, let me get it here, the wall here. The hot zone is, I would say, kind of like a medium slash kind of large size. The spill area is decent. As you can see, if I can look around here. And like I said, the spill of it is very, very good. And then, if you want to look at some stuff here, you can probably see it through the reflection there. But honestly, I mean, it's really good. And the quality of this is just amazing. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's not cheap, but I would say it's kind of like in between. It's good. It's not cheap, it's not crap, but it's good. It's not as heavy as, say, the ones I previously reviewed, like the T4 or the TS12 or the 13, FC12, 13, excuse me. And it doesn't even compare to the Olight Warrior 3S that I have. And honestly, I mean, it's if you don't want nothing that's heavy, it's gonna be bulky or whatever, and it's not gonna, bother you. I mean, then this is kind of like lightweight, but it's kind of like I would say it's got some, not a whole lot of weight to it, but it's got some weight to it. But honestly, it's okay. So, would I use this for my everyday carry? Of course, because one, it's got the swappable, it's not swappable, it's got the CR123A battery, so I can stock up on those, and if this thing goes dead, no problem, just swap for 2 of them out, and there you go. And this would be kind of like my, I would say this is like my backup in case, like, say, one of my other flashlights kind of goes dead, and I'm not really near an outlet, or if I'm nowhere near a power source to charge up my flashlights, then I would grab this one, because even if I don't have rechargeable batteries on the go or on hand with me, then this one would be perfect, because all I have to do is prepare in advance, meaning swap out the old batteries for some new batteries, swap this one in, put this in my backpack, and on the way I go. And also take a couple of spares just in case I'm there for a long period of time. Then I won't be, struggling or whatever. But it's always a good idea to carry at least 2 flashlights. One that is fully charged, which is like a rechargeable version, and then 2, have one just basic like this. And honestly, I mean, for what you pay for, you really can't go wrong. I mean, again, with simplicity in mind, I mean, companies like Streamlight and other companies that utilizes the CR123A batteries, which, in my opinion, is also a plus, but at the same time, if you just want something basic, then pick up the Streamlight ProTac 2L-X, or if you want to call it 2L-X, you can, whatever you want to call it. But honestly, it's got some grips here. Not a whole lot of grips, but got some grips there. And, you know, when you're in TAC mode, you know, if you're doing patrol or if you're doing security, I was a former security officer years ago, and back then I didn't even use these little flashlights. We always carried the big old heavy. If you remember back years ago in the late 20s and kind of like the mid 20s, like 2005, 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there, we always carried them big old hefty mag lights that uses them big old D-cell batteries. And it's like, this is a change for once. I'm retired now, so but still, I do have some security expertise and all that stuff, so I do help out sometimes from time to time for different events and for different organizations. So, but I would use this as well because, you know, if you need a momentary, easy peasy, just go in attack mode, or if you need to defend yourself. If I can get back on to the strobe mode. There you go. Easy as that. And with the strobe mode, it's kind of weird how you have to do it, but you kind of have to kind of like, I'll have to see if I can do this with one hand and show you, but you have to like lightly press it. Wait a minute, if I can get lightly press it and then kind of like bounce it around a little bit where it'll actually do that, and hold it like mid press, like kind of like do like that, and then kind of mid press, and I'll get to it. But honestly, easy peasy. And again, like I said, with all these flashlights that I reviewed today, I will be doing night shots with each individual one, so you can get a good comparison of the nighttime view of each one and show you exactly what you're going to be getting. And with this one, you're not going to go wrong. It's perfect for those who have basic needs in mind. And with the tail cap switch, with the non-rechargeable version, simple, easy operation. I mean, this is great for kids or great for grown-ups who just want something simple and basic, bare bones, plain Jane. And here you go. And also with this, it came with a nylon holster. Now, I'm not big on holsters, but if it's a gift or if it's included into the package, I mean, yeah, I'll use it, but would I wear this on my duty belt? I mean, if I was still in service, probably, but honestly, I would kind of upgrade from a nylon to a leather probably. I don't know, but honestly, I mean, it's good quality. But again, like I said, you get a nylon holster with it, and it's pretty good. So that is, hold on, let me get it here. I'm screwed up here. So that is the Streamlight ProTac 2L-X. And again, like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and we'll stay tuned for more videos just like this. Have a great day, guys.